Okay, so like we said, distraction is key. Sometimes if you have a backup item, that's a good thing.
A what?
A backup item once he gets bored of this.
Right.
So these are his boots and bars.
Uh-huh.
Underneath of the boots, there's a little clicker,
Release, yeah.
a little release. So you just push it in, and then use your other hand to kind of push it out, and it'll slide right off.
Okay.
He likes to play with the boots too, so that's always a good distraction.
Note that the boots buckle from out to in.
Yes. So
Okay.
we'll get to that in 2 seconds. So you can put his socks on, and just be sure that the grip is on the bottom of the foot and not on the side, especially for the boots. Okay, sweetheart. Call us when you're ready. Okay. And once you get that on, I'll switch you. Can I switch you? There you go. I like to do his clubfoot first, which is his left.
Okay.
And so you make sure his foot's already, or his leg's at a bent.
Okay.
So it makes it just easier to get the ankle and the heel all the way in the back.
Okay.
So, and you know, truly oh, did you hit yourself with it? Oh no. There you go, baby. There you go. There you go. There you go. So, worst case scenario, you switch the boots on the other foot, and that's okay. They're interchangeable, but there is one that we always put on one foot and the other, because we like the straps to go inside, and that's really so they don't catch on anything out here.
Sheets or
Makes
whatever.
sense.
So the straps go towards the inside of his body.
Uh-huh.
So you just kind of put your fingers under his toes, lift his toes up. It kind of puts his heel in a good position to slide all the way back. And the tongue, pull over. Always do the middle strap first because that's your main strap. I hold the tongue down with my big thumb here. Pull the strap over top of it and into the buckle. And because he's likely going to be moving on you, go ahead and find a hole that's suitable, that feels comfortable. You're going to adjust it.
Okay.
So slide the tongue now. Kind of, you want to get any bumps that might be in there out.
Sure.
So go ahead and pull the tongue, slide it. There's a teeny little hole on the tongue that you want above the strap. You just want it peeking above the strap.
Okay.
It's just for
So
positioning. And now that you've got it kind of in a better spot, you can tighten it down one. You don't want it too tight that he can't,
That looks
the
pretty
foot
tight.
can't breathe.
Okay.
But you want it tight enough that it doesn't wiggle, because if it wiggles, then it creates the friction. So
Yeah, yeah.
then we
Good
do
point.
the top, kind of tuck the tongue in while pulling the flaps over top of it. You do the same thing, find a good hole that kind of feels appropriate at first, and then you're gonna adjust the little flaps, make sure there's no holes. I
Yeah.
kind of pull them up and in.
Yeah. Keep the wrinkles out.
Exactly, and there will be a wrinkle here, so just kind of pull, and I pull the band down a little bit, and then tighten kind of one more, and then you can loop those in. The one on his toes isn't as important. It's you can just get that fairly tight. It doesn't have to be sturdy tight. It's just kind of an extra one. So and you can easily adjust if you feel like one of them's too tight, one of them's too loose. You can go back in and do that while he's easy. But you just want to take this little hole, this little cheat hole, and make sure that you can see all sock in that hole.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
if it's if there's a space in there, then that's gonna mean there's too much wiggle room. Here you go, baby.
Whoa.
At least the bar and the word Poncetti is engraved into one side, and that's going to be the side that faces him.
Oh, okay.
So you can tell one side is flailed out more.
Yeah.
That's the bad foot.
Okay.
This foot is the good foot.
Okay.
So
It's not the bad foot.
it's not the bad foot. It's the lucky foot.
It's the foot requiring correction.
And they just slide right into the bottom like ski boots.
Oh, and then
Easy.
wow.
And
Voila.
and the last thing I do, his toes will be hanging over. That's okay. He'll get new boots in like a month. I just pull the sock a teeny bit. because they get ingrown toenails from the boots sometimes. So, and I make sure the seam is out so it's not rubbing on them.
Yeah.
But,
How do you get them? How do you
so to
Take 'em
take the bar off,
Yeah.